Why do we have to end this week off talking about the PP? Has it been enough with Young Miami and her golden shower and
oh man,
and PD? What's up with black people and PP?
I don't understand. Like, why would you?
What's up with us and PP, man? And that other guy that's in prison that we are not going to say his name, but what's up with us and the PP? Okay.
Why would I still don't understand? And she said it with a smile on her face, with confidence.
Well,
and homie,
between her and what Kevin Gates said last week.
Oh, I forgot about Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates drinking it straight up like it's tea.
Kevin Gates say he don't mind it. He ain't never had a golden shower, but he don't mind it. He told her, once they
like Kool-Aid, he said
it's all good because she drunk water, like she drinks water. So I just need to ask the question, black people, what's up with us and P, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is the Just Acting Up Show. I'm your host, Joffy. How y'all doing out there? We got your boy Mike in the building. What's up, Mike?
What's going on, people? How are you doing this morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time you listening? Good morning to the world. How are you all doing?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. And we got Chris in the building. I don't know what Chris was going on.
What you got going on?
Hey. I'm catching flights, not feelings. Got my bag ready. I told y'all I'm on my ish this morning.
Then he flipped.
This is how you travel. You ain't traveling if you ain't doing this.
Then he flipped the scarf.
Yes,
I think Chris going through a midlife crisis.
I like them shades though. I ain't much gonna lie. Them shades fly. Them shades fly. I
like them shades.
Mad makes frames. Mad makes frames.
No, I like them right there. If you smell it, okay, let me stop. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show for y'all when we talk about some things like we always do. Entertainment news, what's going on the Daily Show. A certain individual been killing on the Daily Show. Then we're gonna talk about President Biden looking kind of lost in the sauce, and yeah. But all that and more. Breaking news, movies that came out, and what did Unc do at the game? Lord. All that and more. Just Acting Up Show. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the news on the big stage, what you gonna do? You're gonna do this. It's simple. Right there.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Bam. Ta-da.
Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hey, like, share, comment, subscribe. Hey.
Ta-da.
Hey.
You want to like shit? No, we ain't about to rap right now.
We ain't about to do that. But y'all already know what it is. This Acting Up Show. We on. Come on now. Act like you meant it, man. It's the third year, ladies and gentlemen. Come on now.
Everywhere.
But everywhere. So be here. So let's go ahead and get into this news on the big stage. Let's talk about this first and get this out the way, because sometimes stupid is what stupid does. Young Thug, the thug that is young.
Talk about making
what happened?
Worse.
Yeah, talk about making your situation worse. What happened? Like, he was bringing some. Was it the drugs that him and his people brought into the courtroom house?
Well, apparently, Thug didn't know what that was, and the bottle, just so happened fall in his hand. But prosecutors are gonna try to, they're gonna try to not extort that, but expose that. Basically, Percocet. He's on Percocet.
Right.
He rapped about Percocet.
Right.
So they're going to put two and two together. But it's just so convenient that a bottle of Percocet just falls in his hand. That's just like me saying Whataburger done fell in my hand. And like, Michael, you ordered that? No, I didn't. But it just magically fell in my hand. So I mean,
it could be he could be getting set up by whoever the like, you know what? This is somebody. Some people be like, "Hey, I'll take that charge and go to court." That's gonna go against them, of course.
Yeah,
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 that's
yeah,
gonna go against them. So
yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's really oddly strange. When I
yeah,
saw the video, I'm like, y'all know a judge is like right there.
like I'm like that's what makes me think it was somebody that just like I'll take that charge. I'll do a few years. What would you want me to
Yeah,
do?
yeah,
Boy,
yeah.
Because the way it was done, and like you literally walk by the judge, the jury just gonna just drop it right.
And
if I had my glass,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I gotta give Young Thug somewhat of common sense, like, bro,
yeah,
no. So it sounds fishy, but like I said, that's what the prosecutors are gonna do. They're gonna
yeah.
try to do their thing. They're really trying to give Young Thug like 50 plus years. They're trying to give him life. That's what I feel
Woo.
like they're trying to do.
That's why kids, your word, what you do will come back on you.
Yeah.
It can come back on you. He had a whole viral. His song was a big song that Percocet, Molly Percocet.
No. That was
Yeah.
Future. That
That's
was
okay.
Future.
Future,
Sorry, Future.
You showing your age,
Yeah,
boy.
Woo.
my bad. The great, I got that one gray hair kicked in. I just,
Yeah, you showing your age, boy. But now he rapped about Percocet too. So you know
Yeah.
you don't. But like I say, I mean, I don't know. It's a sticky situation. That's why I preach to the youth, man. It's cool to stay on the sidewalk, guys.
Yeah.
Cool to stay on the sidewalk.
I agree. Moving on to other news, man. This kind of tripped me out, man. I thought this place was gonna be up forever. You know that McDonald's in downtown Houston, right there by the Greyhound, where homeless central is,
Mm-hmm.
they tore it down
they should
after
have.
all these years.
Right. That should have been so down. That
Man.
was that McDonald's there was terrible.
Whew, boy.
That was
Terrible.
you had to go through the homeless people just to get a Big Mac.
when your McDonald's has bars on the drive-through window, that should tell you something, right? so,
Boy, I'm
yeah,
telling you,
yeah, that tripped me out
That's
right
the
there. I
best
thought,
it did.
yeah, I really thought it was gonna be there forever, but hey, man, it's down now. So, and speaking of McDonald's, one guy goes viral for returning some McDonald's money to the store.
yeah.
All that. What
I'm
would y'all
trying to
have
figure.
done?
What'd you say, Chris?
So what would y'all have done with that money?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a paranoid kind of person. I think I would have gave it back.
Yeah, same. That's because we all got good hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody ain't built like that.
no, not everybody not built like that. I would be paranoid too because he said that was money that was laundered or something like that or something like that.
No. He was joking. It was $5,000.
They probably
Yeah.
had they drop for the day or something in there.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was they dropped.
Yeah.
And the reason why I know this for sure because at my old job at the dealership I was working at the time, I was a porter. So I was able to go places like get breakfast or whatever for everyone. Long story short, they gave me their drop and gave it the bank, like the dealership in the back of the service department was like, "Hey, Michael, we need you to go to the bank," and they gave me the drop. Like it was big bag full of money, and I'm like,
Wow.
"They really, y'all, y'all really trusting me with this?" And I wasn't gonna do anything, of course, but
Right.
I just know how because that's people payroll. That's a lot. That's someone's job, and then a job, and then that kind of money be lost. That's an investigation and everything. It's a lot. It's a lot. I politely asked them. I believe I did like, hey, I don't feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
Things can happen.
I wonder though. Now, if he was in Houston, and let's say I'm just thinking random scenario. Let's say the place was in, let's say Humble, somewhere out of Humble, and he had somewhere to be, and he done drove all the way to Sugar Land and realized now he got all this money.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
Now, do you make that drive back all the way to Humble? If you know Houston, Humble and Sugar Land is like going
That's
to.
out of town. That's out of town. That's like an hour away.
That is a good hour.
Now, do you make that drive? You're like, well, charge it to the game, like.
I mean, hey.
Scenario.
That's a good question.
That is a good question. That is a good question. That's a scary question too. Yeah, I probably would have turned it back in. I mean, dude said he got $200. They gave him $200 for him returning, and he got free McDonald's for I don't know how long.
I
Probably
think
for
for
a
a
year.
whole year, I think, yeah,
Yeah,
he
for a
got
whole
free
year. Yeah,
McDonald's for a whole year.
yeah, man. Go get you some chicken McNuggets. Make sure that McFlurry machine is working or something, man. I don't know, brother.
Watch, I want to check in back with him in a year, see how much weight he can gain.
I know, right?
Give me a
Well,
number 2, number 1, and number 3. Extra salt.
right?
No, he just walk in there like he a king. I want a 1, 2, and 3. And have a McFlurry.
Like he told him,
Everybody gonna be looking at him and
like
he,
the whole year. He told him
the
the whole
whole
year.
year.
The whole year.
Should have said a
The
month.
whole year.
Oh man. And last but not least, before we finish this segment off, y'all was seeing somebody in church look like they didn't know what they were doing. Like, you know, everybody, you know, oh, happy day, happy day. Yeah. Our president could not get on beat. Yeah, he couldn't get on beat at all. Yeah. That tripped me out. Like he just stood there. And it just did not look right, man.
I believe that was a setup.
It had to be something, man.
It had to be something. I'll tell you one thing he need to get on beat. He need to fix this this inflation that's going on. He need to get on that. I literally went to the store on Sunday morning last Sunday and I brought like 5 or 6 items.
Oh my
I
god.
say give or take 8 at Kroger's, and it was like $100 flat. I used my Kroger's card and it took $15 out, but it was still like 80 something dollars, bro. Like this is ridiculous.
I was gonna get some eggs the other day, and I'm usually eggs like $1 some, whatever.
Yeah.
$3, $4, $5 in some places.
Man, I seen $7 at some place, $6.
Yeah. That's
for 12 eggs?
Yeah.
Like, hey, what you
Yeah, like there's this butter that I get called Smart Balance. It's in the green tub, and it's one of those. It's still dairy nonetheless, but it has a lot of vitamins and all that stuff. Is good for you, whatever in the butter. But long story short, it normally is like $4, which is pretty high for healthier choices. It's like $10 now.
Woo.
And that dollar butter that you get, the cheap kind, it was like $1.
Yeah.
It's like $3 now.
Yeah, while people out here robbing and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm pricing them into poverty.
I mean, you're right. I'm not even gonna lie to you, man. I was at the self-checkout and I was like, they ain't gonna see me check out this.
Well, I'm telling you.
I'm about to miss one of these.
It's really becoming the have and have nots for real. And it's like I know the Republicans, I think they were trying to pass a bill. I'm not sure if it passed it on their side, but a bill where they're trying to get rid of like the IRS and taxes and stuff. And
I've heard about that.
You only pay taxes on like the money you make, or not the money you make, but the money you spend instead of the money you make.
Yeah, I heard about that too, man. It's getting scary, man. I don't know about these.
I don't think that's gonna pass. So basically, there ain't gonna be any more refund checks.
No, they would do it. It would be flipped because we paying the taxes when we buying our these stuff, and then with inflation, you're paying taxes through that way already. I'm not sure how it would break down. I don't know the full breakdown. I ain't read the full thing, but I just know it's like they're flipping it where they want to not pay taxes on what you make. You pay taxes on just what you spend. So I'm not sure how they're gonna work that out.
I don't know. I don't know, but this is a scary hour. This is this is a very scary hour. So my advice to everyone that's going through, paying for food and gas, my advice is to buy a credit card.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody purchase a credit card. If you're listening to this, go get you a credit card because credit card is reoccurring currency. Yeah. So if you get you a credit card with a credit card limit of $500, just starting off with beginning credit is good because you can go to the gas station, put as much you want in it, go to the grocery stores, buy as much as you want. And then when the bill comes, you pay it, and then the reoccurring currency will come back. you know, because it's a struggle when you trying to do pay check to check, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a struggle. Trust me, I have been there, and a credit card is a great idea. And then on top of that, you get the money right back, and you accumulate points. So
It's like you wanna create your own ecosystem, right?
there
Instead
you
of
go.
borrowing, because when you borrow like a loan, when you borrow a loan, you don't get that money back. You pretty much just spending that money. But
Yeah,
when you get a credit card, you just borrowing against yourself,
that's right. That's
earning.
right.
And don't use your debit. And then that way, if you can get away from using that debit card, you're getting like you said, Mike, perks to that.
There you go.
No.
There you go. So that's my advice to everyone, because I don't even worry about it. I use my credit card, you know, and just keep it pushing. So that's how that works.
Yes, indeed. So, message for today. That's your message, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Inflation is a lot. Okay, I'm sorry, my bad. Don't.
Use a little off key. Just
I was a little.
off key.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah, while he over there trying to get in key in that touch, he need to get on key in that office. Start swinging that pen or something. I mean, come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get into the Critics Corner, so y'all won't go nowhere. Got some more news for you. Stay locked in. Just Acting Up Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Critics Corner. But before we get into the Critics Corner, let's go over to Jarvis VIP Room, where you can get a more in-depth analysis and breakdown of TV shows, movies, and more hot news that's coming to the theater near you. Last time I had my boy Mike on the show for the Jarvis VIP Room as we talked about The Last of Us. Woo, man, that's a hit right there, man. First episode, man. Boy.
Fire. Check that interview out, man. It was a great in-depth analysis, and hey, we're gonna do it again on Sunday, tomorrow morning. Well, tomorrow night. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Whenever you guys see this, so
yeah, we gonna keep it going, man. We got some more people that's gonna probably join in. Some people join in on live saying what's up and everything, and me and Michael was having a discussion. It's funny too, 'cause like right before we started the discussion, me and Mike said nothing. We was like, yeah.
Like,
you know what? Y'all talked about it so much. Y'all got me to watch it. I ain't never played the game, and I was like, "This is a good show."
Yeah,
watching the show. Yeah, I was like, "This is good. This is pretty good." Yeah.
So
yeah. Yes. Indubitably. Man, yeah, but you check out The Last of Us, ladies and gentlemen. But more on that tomorrow. More on that another time, another place. But let's get into this real quick. Before I get into all the other news, I gotta acknowledge Leslie Jones for coming on the Daily Show.
Mm-hmm.
Daily Show. I know after Trevor Noah left, they got multiple guests lined up for the next couple weeks. I guess to see who's going to be the mainstay, or they're just trying something new. I don't know. But Leslie been killing it. Every day I see something. She just going viral with some stuff, man, because she just coming with some heat. I wouldn't mind if it was Leslie, to be honest with you. But we'll see what everybody else comes with. We don't know. We just going to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to see who they come up with. Like D.L. Hughley, I love because he has that good political side to him, and bounces in comedy. I know Wanda Sykes is next week, this upcoming week.
Ooh.
Yeah, Wanda Sykes. So it's Wanda Sykes, DL, then it'll be Chelsea Handler, Sarah Silverman, and then I think at some point, yeah, those are the main notable quotables that's going to be. I don't know why they just want to get my boy Roy Wood Jr. though. I think they should let him just take over, but I digress.
That'll be another good one, man. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on that, see what happens with that. So let's go ahead and get to this real quick. So there are some movies that are out right now in theaters. One, every time I think of this one, man, God bless this one. Thank you, Lord. For Nia Long is in The Missing. I know. The Missing is in theaters, starring Nia Long and Storm Reid. Storm Reid is a very good, very great young actress. But when you said Nia Long, I'm already like,
You know, I didn't have no issue with Omarion before this week.
Miss you.
I don't know if y'all seen that they was on the red carpet.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, no, Nia, that should be me.
Oh,
I treat you right, Nia.
oh,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, give me that background. Nia Long.
miss you.
It's me, baby. It's me.
That's what her ex-husband is doing. I know when he woke up and he seen that sitting in my lonely room.
That's Nia Long,
please,
bro.
please.
I don't give a damn. I know that hurt.
That had to hurt.
I know that had to hurt.
That's a different kind of hurt.
Well, that's the hurt you trying to get. I don't want it no more.
It was the way how she held her hand out to get him to come here. Where I was like,
I know, right? Because she's like,
and he probably on the other end, like they used to be me.
Well, I'm telling it's that's a grown woman right there, boy. It's the way how she did it. The way she did it. I was like, if that was me, I'm like, I don't know.
Like you was in the movie. You don't want to see this movie, right? Let's get out of here. you know how it ends.
You know how it ends, girl.
Oh man, boy, this being long, boy.
You're in sync. So hey, I know it. I know that gonna hurt, but brother,
man,
brother, that too shall pass. Okay.
Yeah, man, yeah.
Oh
man, don't mind me, y'all. I'm just a young man over here still dreaming that I could get one of my childhood crushes.
Now we gotta clean it up just a little bit. She said that she's single, okay?
Yes.
So she's not together, but
yes,
wasn't no not together kind of come here. Okay.
Boy,
I know what kind of come here. You can look. That ain't one don't come here. Hey, come here.
Yeah, man. That's man.
Come here. You did Neil Long. That's a whole different come here now.
Man, I swear, boy, that woman there, boy, yes, Lord. All right, let me stop lusting. Lord forgive me. Lord forgive me. Okay, let's move on. So what else is in what else is in theaters? Gerard Butler and is in Plane as well with I can't think of the man's name. I think it was Neil Long too doggone much. They all played as Luke Cage. What's his name again? I'm sorry. What's that brother name? I can't think of it right now.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Just say Luke Cage.
I'll just say Luke Cage. I'm sorry. Neil Long got me lost right now. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. No shade to you, brother. But yeah, Plane is in theaters now. It looks pretty good. I just might go check that out. And also, Megan is still in theaters, and it's actually getting a sequel. Wow.
I haven't seen the first one.
How Chucky feel about that?
Chucky over on the Sci-Fi Channel, killing everybody, having a grand old time, still laughing, still going. So, Chucky and Megan got into the Twitter war late last year. So yeah, and of course, Avatar is still Avataring it up in the movie theaters as well.
Really?
So yeah, really good. So I still haven't seen Avatar. I gotta. That's what 3 hours, 4 hours plus. I can't remember how long that movie is. Woo, man. Hey man. Hey man. I might go. I'm gonna go check it out. Well, I'm gonna wait till it come. Well, when I'm at home, then I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna wait for that. Yeah. So moving forward to some nostalgia that a lot of fans are eager to see. Power Rangers coming to Netflix in April.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. I seen a little bit of the behind the scenes clip. They dug up some of the old Rangers, the original Rangers that still left. Billy and Zach, but
they
even dug up Aisha. I ain't seen Aisha in years.
Man, this is like from our generation of growing up for Power Rangers. So this is really cool and dope to see. And a good they in good. They look healthy. They look like they're in good shape, take care of themselves and everything. But the question that's on everybody's mind, Jason David Frank.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give a tribute at the end. Of course, because I'm pretty sure that was in the rotation, the making before his untimely death. But you gotta put one. You gotta give it up for the Green and the White Ranger.
Yeah, man. Got to, man. That I mean, got to.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a nice send off. I don't know what if they did film something before all that took place or what, but I mean, hey, it would have been really dope to see that because we know he's been one of the top ones that go to the Comic Cons
Yeah,
and still put the suit on from time
yeah,
to time. I think it was Bad in the Sun where he came in, he put the suit on and everything else. He do the verses and everything and fill out childhood dreams of Ryu or Scorpion versus the White Ranger and Green Ranger. So that was really dope. So I think he's from Texas too, isn't he? Isn't he from Texas?
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. I
I
wouldn't
think
be surprised.
I can't remember if he's from Texas or not, but I mean, yeah. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Power Rangers. That's a big shot of nostalgia right there, man. So yeah, we'll see. Keep our eyes on that. And were any of you fans of that '70s show when it was out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah,
I think I became a fan after it was over.
right. It like the prestige of it grew over after
Yeah,
reruns.
yeah, it did. And my wife, she binge watches it till this day. So that's when I was like, I never sat down and actually paid attention to it when it was on air, but
Yeah,
so I started to look at it now.
yeah, man. And so that '90s show is out on Netflix right now. I know a while back they tried to do that '80s show as a spinoff, and it didn't hit. But
Right.
I mean, they brought in that '90s show, and I mean that like I said, nostalgia hit. You're gonna see some cameo appearances, which they showed in the trailer. I seen good 5 episodes of it, and I was like, I'm cool with it. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I dig
I
it.
was a little scared to watch it. I ain't watched nothing on it. I was like, I don't know, cause
Yeah.
that goes.
It took me a good minute to get used to the new characters and everything. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right. And then I have to remind myself that they are teenagers. And I have to remind myself what age I was when I first watched that '70s show. I was like, okay, bet. But it's cool. It's cool. So we'll see what happens with it. But that '90s show is out on Netflix right now. Red Foreman is still in rare form. He's always ready to put a foot in somebody's ass. So
Red and Kitty actually they look very good for their age.
yeah,
No,
they
they
do.
look like they haven't aged a day. They still look like from that '70s show.
Yeah, and no, well, I don't give spoilers out, but watch it and you'll see some. Yeah.
Right.
But so on to other news. Speaking of Netflix, this week on the 27th, You People is coming out on Netflix. I've been waiting on this one because this just has my boy Eddie Murphy. This cast is just amazing. Eddie Murphy, Lauren London, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Nia Long, Jonah Hill. Did I say Lauren London already? I think I did. If I didn't, I apologize. Lauren London. I'm glad and happy to see that she's getting back out there. And I'm trying to think of his other name from X Files. David Duchovny. No, not David
Yeah,
Duchovny.
you said it. You said it right.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. But yeah. I'm looking forward to this.
And
It looks good.
and also too, I've been following her for a while, but Laura London's twin, she's on there too. Remember when Jonah Hill got into the car and he was like, "Are you my Uber driver?" And she said no. And he pulled out his phone. And I forgot her name is Baby Nunu or something like
Maybe
that.
do the, yeah, I follow her. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I swear she looks.
She
That
does.
is Laura London's twin, like not sister, identical twin, because
They do
she got
label.
the same dimples as Laura London. And
Yeah.
yeah, that was pretty dope that they added her on there just for that little scene. I didn't even know that was her. That's so crazy because she looks just like Laura London. I thought
Yeah.
that was Laura London on the phone, the picture or whatever on his phone in the movie. But no, that's the actual twin that looks just like her. So shout out to her, man. Shout out to whoever That was a good idea.
Yeah, I love that, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. It's gonna be hilarious, and Eddie is always sharp, and to see Eddie Murphy and Neil Long, I'm looking forward to that, and then a whole bunch of other comedy geniuses are just who the whole film looks good, so I'm looking forward to it. So, moving on to more news, Jason Momoa. He said that he had a great meeting with James Gunn and a few DC executives.
You mean a fight for your job meeting? I should be Aquaman because come in with a big fish tank and a big presentation. Why should you be Aquaman? You tell us. You know, executives.
He has his PowerPoint.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, man. He the video release. He said he had a great meeting and everything, and he said he'll always be Aquaman. He said, "Forget what you hear," but he also did say that he could play somebody else. Hint, hint. Lobo from DC universe. So, but we'll see what happens though.
I think he'll be a good Lobo. How that's going to play out? Who's going to play Aquaman next? Who knows? Jason Momoa, he got that on lock because he can play Aquaman and he can play Lobo. He can play both of them. So I don't know what they're doing in DC. I do know, what was it, Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday. Me and my wife had watched The Last of Us, and she said, I want to see Black Adam. I told her, I said, I don't even see Black Adam no more because there's not going to be another Black Adam. It's like, what is the point? That was a very good movie, and I feel sorry for The Rock, but I know The Rock is a very mentally strong person. That was 15 years in the making.
Yeah, man.
DC was just like, thank you, that was cool and all, but we don't, we good on you. And then they teased us with the Superman and Black Adam. So I don't know what DC is doing. It's out of my hands. I don't even care at this point, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a hall or conference or whatever they normally do. I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Marvel probably in the wings, like, oh, okay, y'all did them like that. Hey, Rock, come over here. We cheat. Come over. If you tired of them messing up all your videos, come over to Marvel. We got you.
Tired of the producer dancing all the videos.
Don't snatch them up, man. I'm telling you, they quick. Oh man! And speaking of quickness, Cobra Kai. Everybody likes kung fu fight. Got to maintain discipline. Sorry, don't mind me. Cobra Kai final season is coming soon to Netflix. 6 seasons total. It's been a ride. It's been a joy, man. I've been enjoying these kids kicking the crap out of each other. Yeah. And the parents kicking the crap out of each other. Dang, y'all getting mixed in with these kids.
It's a really well written show. It's very well written.
I like it.
It's very well. I'm a karate kid. I grew up just loving karate stuff, and this was very enjoyable. This was very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, man. So
nice.
Yeah, Cobra Kai, man. I'm looking forward to see how they finish everything off. And let's not forget about this as well, because this trailer is just this gonna be different. Scream 6 trailer has recently dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is gonna be good. Ghostface is in the big.
Was that next one without Neve Campbell, right?
Yeah, I wish they would have kept it. I mean, because I guess money issues, or I don't know. They should give her the money because she's. I mean, I don't know what all the help behind the scenes.
But it's okay because Jenna Ortega is on there. So
yeah,
let's take a moment, man.
All right, Mike. Your wife just opened up the door behind you.
Now she at the gym.
He threw that Sam Jackson.
She at the gym. She is at the gym. Okay, she at the gym. But yeah, that's I seen the trailer. It's pretty. It's pretty. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to go see this one. I got to see this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited. I kind of evil laugh when Ghostface ran up in that grocery store, in that corner store, and homie just looked at him and like, man, who you supposed to be? And he just like stabbed. And I'm like, oh dang! Then homegirl ducked off. Here come the cashier with his shotgun. He took the gun and slapped him, and then he killed him and shot him. I said, "Ooh, yeah, y'all, yeah,
Yeah. This is a little bit different.
yeah. This Ghostface is different." So yeah, looking forward to it. That comes out March 10th, I believe, of this year.
Okay.
And last and finally, but not least, Bel-Air season 2 is coming in February 23rd. Great series. I enjoyed it. I remember when I first watched it, I saw that the popcorn bucket of tomato meter, they didn't, give it as just due. And I was like, why y'all rate it this low? But I watched it anyway before the Super Bowl came on, first 3 episodes. And I was like, yeah, this is really good.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all caught the surprise cameo in the trailer, but the original Ashley Banks will be in this season.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
Yes.
think of her name right now.
Now wait a minute. I gotta ask
Tatiana.
a question because
There we go.
it's been a while. Peacock do episode daily, right? Week by week.
Yep.
Mhm.
He like, dang it. Mike likes to watch it all at once.
Blame it on Netflix, bro. Blame it on Netflix. I have to have a build up, but it's just The Last of Us is not going. That's not going to allow me to do it. It ain't going to allow me to do it. I had a homeboy hit me up today. He said, "Bro, after seeing that, I got to play the game." I said, "I know."
See?
I was tempted as well to buy the game. I was like, this is really good because the story was like really good. I was like for me not to know nothing about the game, I went off of y'all excitement of it. But yeah.
I'm telling you, circling back around to Last of Us, I'm telling you, for all you viewers out there that are skeptical about it, go ahead and watch it. It's only a few minor tweaks, but the tweaks that they made to it still elevates what we saw. And it just, So I want to watch it again. I ain't much gonna lie. I want to watch the first episode again just to see what I missed.
I seen it on Thursday and I was just shocked. I'm like, whoa, oh. I'm like, boy, like, yeah. It was well put together. Like we said on Joffrey VIP room, I hope that this opened up the doors for other video game movies to, step their game up, do better because it is possible. It's money over there on that side, okay? So
and also quick shout out to Chris Stuckman, another YouTube channel I follow. He actually did show some video game cartoons and video game movies that were actually solid. And I was like, you know what? He's absolutely right about these. And I was like, okay, bet. So there actually is hope. It was just the wrong people get on the wrong things and they just mess it all up. But as I digress, circling back around to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Bel-Air comes out February 23rd. So y'all get your popcorns ready, man. And like I said, get your tissues out because sometimes we have some heartfelt moments. I'm like, God, I ain't supposed to be feeling like man. Yeah. Like Uncle Phil was deep sometimes. Like Will, come here. Like say, back in the 90s when they had when they had the little sad violin playing in the background and had the heartfelt moment with the kids. This hits different, and it felt like that. And I was like, man, the way he talked to Will, I was like, man, this is nice. so yeah, man, great show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to go ahead and get into acting a fool. Who gets the trophy for the day? Chris gonna let y'all know. Stay locked in, Just Acting Up Show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. This is Mike's favorite segment of the show. This Chris' favorite segment of the show. Wow. Wow. Chris, go ahead and break it down for us, brother. Who gets the Just Acting Up award today?
We going to one of Mike's favorite places. It's
Florida.
No, Louisiana.
Oh.
Yeah, I did that. Last week we went to Florida.
Last week we went to Florida. Okay.
This is in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. A woman in Baton Rouge is facing some charges. She's accused of stabbing her boyfriend. That's so bad. According to arrest reports obtained by WAFB, the pair had been out drinking, and when they got back home, They were sleeping in the bed. It was around 3:30 in the morning. The man told detectives he was sleeping when his 25-year-old girlfriend, Brianna Lacoste, woke up and started hitting him for wetting the bed.
Hell no.
He said he tried to restrain her, but allegedly she continued to hit him. The man told detectives he was trying to leave and go to a family member's house, and his girlfriend allegedly grabbed the kitchen knife and stabbed him. And the man said that he was stabbed on the left side of the torso with the knife, puncturing his lung. And she did admit to it. And investigators are told that they did provide medical aid and rushed him to the hospital. And Miss Lacoste was charged with attempted second-degree murder.
Good gracious.
Boy, I tell you what. Boy, y'all people down there in Louisiana, boy, I tell you.
Good gracious, man. Wetting the bed?
Wetting the bed.
Well, you know what's bad about wetting the bed?
Uh-oh.
You're in it. Get it? You're in it.
I get it.
I'm just saying.
I get it. I didn't know you were gonna go that route with that, but yeah.
I mean, she got angry, but you know, happiness is a lot like wetting yourself. Everyone can see it, but only you can feel its warmth.
That analogy is
that's comforting and disturbing.
That's actually
What? Wait. I mean, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead. We got one more.
That means you know what that feel like if you get it.
Oh man.
Well, how many medals do you get for wetting the bed?
How many medals?
I don't know.
You win 8. You win 8.
You win A.
Just keep saying it till you get it.
You win A.
I'll be all week, folks.
Why do we have to end this week off talking about the PP? Has it been enough with Young Miami and her golden shower and
man
and PD? What's up with black people and PP?
I don't understand. Like, why would you?
What's up with us in PP, man? And that other guy that's in prison that we are not going to say his name, but what's up with us in the PP? Okay.
Why would I still don't understand? And she said it with a smile on her face, with confidence.
Wow.
And homie.
Between her and what Kevin Gates said last week.
Oh, I forgot about Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates drinking it straight up like it's tea.
Kevin Gates say he don't mind it. He ain't never had a golden shower, but he don't mind it. He told her, once they
tastes like Kool-Aid. He said
it's all good because she drunk water, like she drinks water. So I just need to ask the question, black people. What's up with us in P, man? Huh?
This is why.
What's up with us in P? The only person that's supposed to be concerned about your P outside of yourself is the urinologist. Okay.
This troubles my heart, my mind.
I like what Lil Duval said. Lil Duval say, Young Miami said she likes to get peed on by billionaires, not just random.
Not you regular folks with that.
Not you regular folks now, okay?
At least have 7 figures, at least.
Oh man, boy, I hate people sometimes. I really do.
Sometimes, remember when people used to just be quiet?
I know, right?
Yeah, why would you? Some things you don't have to share with everybody, and it's just
social media.
We are in a sharing era now. Back in the 60s and 50s, you meet a girl and y'all get romantically involved in the restroom. There you go, in the bedroom. And then all of a sudden you just knew, oh, she like golden showers. Okay. But Ida Mae and Auntie Pearl don't know that. But now everybody knows that.
Like, man, this made no doggone sense. Everybody trying to go viral. Everybody trying to.
Please don't let this be a trend. There's not.
Please don't let this be a trend.
That's how that's usually what happens. They get on social media. Oh, well, let me try it. Like, no,
I want to try that. Oh, golden shower. I'm gonna try that.
It tastes like Kool-Aid. Come on, give me some of that, baby.
Most highly unsanitary, nasty ass bastards. I'm sorry. Stand people. Oh man, we about to get into the balance of that because we need some balance in our life, especially after this. I can't stand y'all. We about to get into the balance of that, y'all. Stay locked in to Just Acting Up Show. Okay, man. So let's talk about this real quick for bouncing act. Usually we, give flowers out to certain individuals or we pay, respects and homage to those who passed on. For this one, this bounce act gonna be a little just was gonna be different. Myself and Mike talked about this, discussed this. I recently released a video about people having hate on others and their success. So we're gonna call this envy versus jealousy, jealousy versus envy. Now there's a difference, and I'll build with this article right here. It says, although many people consider envy and jealousy synonymous, they actually have distinct meanings. Envy is the painful feeling of wanting what someone else has, like the attributes or possessions. If you're jealous, you feel threatened, protective, or fearful of losing one's position or situation to someone else. Now, I was feeling some type of way a couple of days ago, last week, because I was around certain individuals that were gaining some success, and I was there to say, "Man, I applaud you. I congratulate you. That's what's up." But as we went into this conversation, they were telling me about others. Not going to list anyone's names because I don't got time for that. I don't like drama. You are who you are. You do what you do. That's what you do. Hey, it is what it is. So as that conversation went on, they were telling me about others that would, delete them from social media, or those who stopped talking to them because they, got to a certain success, or those who are hating on others because they obtain a certain success. Even though that person that obtained certain success has been working hard towards, obtaining what they worked for. So I already said my piece. I said what I felt about how people need to let that go, let that crab in the bucket mentality alone, because we're not going to get anywhere with that mentality, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I had my glasses on to tell everybody, hey, stop.
Sit down.
Stop right now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but if you want to see that video, go on my page, go on my YouTube channel, all that and more. I'm gonna give it up to Mike and Chris on their thoughts of people who can be jealous and be envy of others and their success.
I mean, jealousy and envy, that's a natural instinct that we have, but it's all about how you react when you get those types of feelings. Like I said, it's such especially in this city, I've seen a lot of it in this industry. But like you succeed more when you bond together, you network, you create those relationships. We can all win. There's enough out there for everybody to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can only speak from my personal experience. How I got into pursuing and acting was it oddly strange. It was being jealous of me because in the beginning I couldn't watch Marvel movies. I couldn't watch it, and this was like the earliest stages of Marvel. This is like before Thanos and the whole snap. And every time when I come out of the theater, no matter whatever movie it was, I felt jealous of the actors and the actresses. They pursue their dreams, and they are part of something big. And at the time I didn't know how to go about acting. This is way before the podcast. It's way before anything. It was like I was feeling lost. So I was jealous because of the simple fact is they are allowed the same 24 hours in the day, just like they are allowed the same 365 days of the year as the good Lord allows you. And they made their dreams happen. So I had a conversation with God about it, and he sent me someone that really wasn't right for me in the future, but he was at that time, because he sparked the idea that you can do it. And that's when I started down the road, and I understand the work of what I had to do. We met Joffrey's, yada yada yada. We talked about this 1,000 times, but oddly strange, it started with jealousy. And I strongly believe jealousy is a weak emotion, but it's an emotion nonetheless. You're gonna experience that, no matter what, no matter who you are. Us men tend to discard it, like, oh, I don't never be jealous. Like, yes, you do. I believe that jealousy, you can go both ways. You can be either motivated, or jealousy is a stepping stone to envious. Envious is where you're just sad and you just be manipulative towards that person. You sabotage them, like the person could come and tell you good news, and you want to dim their light. And the only reason why you're close to them is to dim their light and be negative towards them. And in some unfortunate cases, it can be very deadly. It can be very dangerous, because some people can. Envy is so strong. It's an evil spirit. It's very demonic, and it rhymes with evil. Because someone can feel so much hatred towards you and envious towards you that they will kill you to stop you from doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I believe that you can prevent all of that and prevent that emotion. You have to be able to control your emotions. It's just like being mad. I can be mad at Chris, but I can have a conversation with Chris. We can sit down and have a talk before it turns into anger, to where now I want to physically do something to Chris or call him out his name and this and that and the third. I had to learn that in an early age myself.
There's a quote that says, "You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make life what you want it to be." So you're in control of what you do with that, you know?
There you go. There you go. So, like I said, we are all subject to our rising and falling. And you have to control your emotions. And like I said, jealousy is something that's going to happen, just like being mad, just like being happy, just like being disappointed. But use that as your motivation. Use that as, I can do the same and probably better than you. And once you become or start on that road, you start to appreciate the work that person put in. Now I can watch Marvel movies all day long because I know how hard it is and how much work they had to do to even get to that position. It wasn't given to them. They actually put the work in. So that's just my take on jealousy and envy.
Clap it in, clap it in, clap it in, clap it in. As Chris gets ready to duck off and catch flights, not feelings.
It catch flights.
Flights, not feelings.
Man, another great show, ladies and gentlemen, in the books. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all are amazing. Y'all awesome. Great show, man. Great show. Great. We dropped some bars today, brother. We dropped some bars. So, anything else before we go?
Well, positive quote of the day. Last few weeks of the year been some stuff it's been real. And people go through stuff. You go through stuff. Everybody go through stuff. Like we was talking in the last segment, it's how you let it affect you. What do you do? Do you sit there and simmer in it and stay in it? No. If you're gonna rise, you might as well shine. Take that with you.
Ooh, I'm dropping bars today, man. What?
Man. Now I'm catching my flight.
Put the glasses on. Put the glasses on.
Put your glasses on.
Yeah. Put your glasses on. Boy, that boy Shannon Sharp ain't taking no kind of. You can't tell me that he about to take out all that stuff that Skip Baylor's been doing for the past weeks. He about to take out all the Memphis Grizzlies. That was a lot of Skip Baylor's smoke.
That boy said, "I'll fight you in my cardigan."
He say, "Come here and say that." Come here and say that.
That's an old school. He said, "No, don't yell it. No, you come right here. I want to make sure I heard what you said."
Oh, boy, I love it, boy.
All right, are we done here?
We done. We'll be laughing all day as he throws the shades back on.
It's time to go. Y'all next week.
Next week, y'all.